Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hades 2 for what the save file screen tells me is night number 7. I'm having a blast, and we have so much to do, so let's get to it, because I kind of don't have time for another hour and 48-minute episode here.
Well, look at you. Oof, you look rough, if we're being honest, Mel. Want to talk about it? Or at least tell me the juicy bits because I'm bored?
Last night I visited the morning fields and, being surrounded by that much despair, think I must have brought some of it home.
Well, why don't I just
Scare it out of you, you wretched worm!
Hey, that worked.
I know, right?
Cool. Yeah, I wasn't talking very much about it because I was so focused on survival, and also, if I'm honest, it was the end of a very long day, and I was just desperately wanted to play more Hades, because it turns out it's very good. But, what a wild environment, right?
A brief word?
Okay, here's our man. But yeah, just like the just open, endless field of despair, and then we're just walled in by the shades that have lost everything, that can do nothing but just gather in their mourning. I mean, it is grim in a way that you don't see very often in a video game.
Princess, we've not met formally. I'm the official bearer of bad news. The Witch of the Crossroads apprised me of the situation here, and was gracious to invite me to stay for now.
You're welcome here and safe, Lord Moros. So then you know of my task.
To vanquish the usurper of the House of Hades seems more than a task. I regret this burden is yours to bear, and much sooner than expected.
It's all right. I was born for this.
It's a hell of a thing to be born for, though.
Will this truly come to pass?
Okay, well, we did this. Let's get that nectar.
Lord Moros has arrived. Now what?
Part of me thinks that maybe I should hold a nectar for Eris if we run into her again. Just always have one on hand. I don't know for sure that she would take it. All right, we can stop abusing the forget-me-not system now.
The Fates know all about maintaining lists.
Okay, get all of the Daedalus enchantments for that weapon. Surpass each of the armored wardens, sometimes found along her path to the Underworld. So this is all like the mid-bosses, presumably. And buy all the stuff from the well. Okay. It does get to the point where it just starts to feel like a list of, here's all the things you can do everything.
Mistress is away.
Huh.
Each night, another possibility.
Wow, a bunch of extra possibilities. Okay, so this is the one that would let us swap keepsakes. That seems pretty useful, especially with the one that we're bringing down there now, because obviously I'm going to drain it at some point early on. Make use of golden boughs in the fields of mourning to better orient yourself there. Saplings that point the way to the boons and other points of interest nearby. That does seem useful, and it only costs 1 myrtle. And we don't need a myrtle for anything else.
Oskion Katoski. It is done.
Yeah, it's a tiny bit hard to navigate down there.
Katoskion Oski. So mote it be.
I don't think these are actual magical incantations. Enhanced fountains, so they are slightly more healing. Sure.
Domname Sion.
For the most
So
part,
mote it be.
we are accumulating plants much faster than we are using them. With the possible exception of Nightshade.
Now, fire and earth, between heaven and hell, make manifest my thoughts, complete my spell. It is done.
I wonder whose idea it was that magic would generally have to rhyme. Alright, so we don't really need a huge amount of Fate Fabric at this point, I don't think. Although something that we're tracking still does need it. I'm going to buy a couple of nectars.
Should be of use.
I'm sorry, I'm going to buy the one nectar he has in stock.
Moonlight guides you, broker.
All right.
Order approved.
Give me like a whole lot of psyche. We'll just really blow up our grasp.
Got a most troubling report. A sighting in the pathways on the outskirts of Erebus. Did our eyes out there see true?
If it's Chronos that they saw, then yes. Now at least I know what he looks like. But he knows me in turn. Why do you think he let me go? Have we been compromised?
No one gets into the crossroads whom we don't permit, or can even know we're here. Not even him. So he's sniffing around? Fine. He wastes his time whilst you get closer to your mark.
What does it mean for Chronos to waste his time, though?
Is he even capable of wasting time?
See, Illinois and I are on the same page.
Moonlight guides you.
You likewise.
So we have 2 nectars. I mean, I do want to hold one for Eris. Who do we want to give another one to? Can I give it to them?
Headmistress couldn't ask for better familiars than you two.
No, I am not, in fact, allowed to give it to them.
Which cards reflect my path?
Well, I know someone we could hit with it. Okay, I still need 10 more ash. Do we have any idea? No. At the moment, no, we do not have any idea what to do with more cinders. Okay, the skull is what's glowing.
Beyond the night.
And I need some bronze. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything we can do about that. I would really like to use the skull because, you know, skulls. But
I know the sound of that gate. Come here where these old eyes can see you.
Within the haunted crossroads reside shades and spirits of all sorts, some resembling their mortal selves, and others rendered down to purest essences.
You all right, Homer?
Nay.
no, I'm having a rough one. I don't know how Skelly is going to turn a bunch of shades. Like, the idea here is he's trying to like train them into an army, right? But they're completely incorporeal.
Commander, you once held a place of honor in my father's house. So you must know Cerberus, right? I found him in the morning fields, coated in miasma, heads to paws. Was he always prone to uncontrolled fits of rage?
Oh no, he mostly sat around. We go way back, it's just... I kept strategically afar, seeing as he's kinda like a dog and I'm kinda like a bone. So now he's giving you some trouble, huh?
It's not his fault. Chronos must have cast him from the house, put him out to pasture. I broke through all the grime and calmed him down, but he may need another cleansing soon.
I feel really bad for him.
He never did like bears, just so you know.
Okay, you know what? Actually, let me see what the Zeus keepsake does.
My collection grows.
A boon of Zook is likely you can rarefy his common blessings once this night. That's an interesting twist on the way that the boon god keepsakes worked before. Yeah, I'm going to give one to Skillamaeus here.
Commander, though it falls to us to keep the old traditions alive, may you partake of this nectar, unburdened by the weight of its significance.
I'm most appreciative of both the offering and of the sentiment, and I summarily shall do my part. Behold, the luckiest of my possessions is in your possession now.
You honor me, Commander.
I was going to say, is it the tooth? Is it the tooth he gave to Zagreus? But apparently it's an even better tooth. It is, in fact, an extremely similar tooth. It feels like probably the same tooth. So I think my plan for this night will be to ride out with the Ghost Onion and then swap to the luckier tooth. I mean, we do need to Maybe I shouldn't take the ghost onion out because we should be trying to level stuff up, right? Now that this is leveled, it'll be useful when we're trying to make progress, but...
The tooth.
Yeah, alright. We'll just take this out with us. So we have our little skelly Death Defiance now. And I think that... My guess is... So I was going to say, bronze is metal, obviously. And we're gonna maybe need the pick. But is bronze... Bronze is an alloy, isn't it? Shit, I don't know anything about metals. We're not just gonna, like, find a vein of bronze. How does one make bronze? I don't know how to forge... I don't know how to make an alloy.
What you said to me before about my mother, that was very cruel.
Fair enough. Can't kill each other here, but we can use our words. If we were fighting for real, I wouldn't have held back either.
I figured not. Moonlight guide you.
Get lost.
Okay, damn. I was gonna say she still gets politeness. Hold on. We can... Yeah, sometimes we can trade plants to the dude, but yeah, there's nothing in the pool this time. Hecate's back. Also, we did something. Oh yes, we did this.
Well, this worked out, I guess.
That
Generosity shall not be forgotten.
is actually enough ash to activate that card, isn't it?
The widely hated, feared embodiment of doom goes wherever the ever-weaving fates decide, and none but they can anticipate his arrival.
He sure knows how to make an entrance.
Princess?
Nothing. I wasn't saying anything. Maybe I should have given him the nectar.
Chronos was waiting for me again outside of Erebus. This time I recognized him right away, but I could do nothing against him.
Wily bastard. Arrogant to the last. So then, he knows of you. What did he say?
He thanked the fates that we had finally met, as though he'd been searching for me all this time, and told me not to make the same mistakes as my family.
Eject that poisoned memory from your mind. He knows nothing of the fate's designs. I shall reinforce all our protective sorceries, and you... fear not your enemy. Slay him.
I mean, I can do both. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we are going to get a hold of bronze. Okay, so... oh, wait. So we have the ash now to activate that card. Cast has plus 50% power whenever it detonates. Okay, kind of whatever. So every 5 locations, max health and max magic goes up.
Very well.
That seems pretty useful. Alright, what about these? We have the resources to pull these together a little bit. I need bronze for that. We still need 5 silver to have enough silver to make both the spade and the tablet. But I'm a little less concerned about the tablet at this point. Like, we got to the really obviously important stuff. So maybe we just make ourselves a silver spade and...
The silver spade. You're mine.
Take that on out into
Good
the
use of that.
outside. Okay. Okay, it equipped that. All right. Then I think since we can't use the implement that has the grave thirst, let's just play with the one that we haven't played with yet. All right. So even when you're firing as fast as possible, this one doesn't lock you in place. And I kind of like the floating. Okay. This is going to be weird.
I was born for this. Death to Chronos.
As you embark on your fateful voyage yet again, my niece, I have something for you. The newfangled boons we offer haven't always swept you off your feet. but we have older, sometimes stronger blessings too.
Okay. Minor finds. Oh, I didn't notice. So like the doorways will have a will have like tassels on them. It looks like when there's going to be extra resources in them. Gain money, health, and sometimes ashes and psyche. I mean, plus 50% reward value on a lot of types of resources gained right at the very beginning of the run. Seems like it probably is going to pay out pretty well eventually, right? We can hope. Gosh, this weapon does not do very much damage. All right. We'll learn. We'll learn. What is the... Okay, so it's 20 to charge that up. All right. I gotta remember to use my Omega stuff because we're gonna need it. Ow. Damn, okay. So I was really expecting her to be held in place, you know? I think I need to be shooting at like where their shadow is, not where their body appears to be floating.
Carefully.
I had this problem with the first game too, where I would routinely shoot north of enemies. Give me this silver. Alright. As much as like I want to get bonus damage or bonus value from the thing we took, I am curious about the hammer, and we do already have an awful lot of money from our starting, from the fact that we start with an awful lot of money now. Yeah, it's really hard to hold the enemies in place with this weapon because of the length of time between the strikes.
It's done.
This one is for sure going to take some getting used to. Special has a lot more power, but dissipates. The Omega attack fires a single shot that deals massive damage. Specials grow in size and deal up to 25% more damage. You know, that's interesting. The dire candle thing is too, plus 1500% damage.
Further refined.
It's not a thing you could just do on command, sadly. Yeah, I guess we're gonna need Psyche before we need Ash at this point. Yeah, I definitely have to rely on my binding magic a lot more with this weapon. This is hard to use. This is legitimately tough. I want boons super badly, but if we don't get some health, I'm really worried about where it's going to end up. Yeah.
What's she doing here?
One word of this to Hecate, and you're meat. Got it? Now go on while I take care of things.
This is my task, not yours. And I'm disappointed with your dereliction of duty. Are you so desperate to prove you're superior to me?
You know, maybe I am. So how about this? Got some gold on you, right? Those wretches ought to swarm in any moment. Whoever takes more of them gets the other's coin. What do you say?
I say I am not well outfitted for this.
Must it always be a wager with you?
Better odds of winning if you shut up and destroyed.
Yeah, she's gonna get them all.
Watch it. Come on.
Last one. I failed.
You
Okay.
lost. Pay up.
So first of all, I did not agree to the wager. Secondly, how are you ever supposed to beat her? She kills everything in one hit. This weapon takes a lot of time to do its work.
Surprised you didn't bail out with that return trick of yours.
You don't know anything about me. What are you thinking being this far from your post, in violation of Headmistress Hecate's direct orders?
I'm thinking you don't have what it takes to take the Titan down. I do. Now get out of here.
I'm wondering if the binding magic, if I had done a
Did
cast.
she just...
Huh.
She locked me out.
That's not the direction I was going to go in anyway. But I am wondering if the binding, if the cast would have held her in place. Because I can't imagine any other way that you could possibly compete.
Shadow Spiller.
Really? It fires with an arc. Ah!
Couldn't do it.
Ow. Yeah, there's actually no way to avoid getting hit by that spin. Like you have to leave the darkness. Okay, you can't actually deal damage to it from outside the attack area.
It's gone.
So there might be something to it that I'm not getting, but this weapon seems just awful. Like, really so much worse than the others.
Such deep, impenetrable gloom surrounds the Underworld princess that not even her infernal eye can easily discern what horrors lie therein.
If I can't see into the shadows, I'll cut through.
I mean, we don't have boons, but it's like it has attacks that are harder to hit with repeatedly and do massively less damage than the others. And the Omegas are hard to use and don't do damage commensurate with the difficulty, or even they don't feel like they do damage commensurate with the Omegas of the other weapons, right? It's like everything else feels both easier to use and more damaging.
We've been locked in conflict with Chronos for so long that we've begun to doubt that anything can meaningfully change. I wonder, Flower, can you truly rid us of this blight?
Like, we are not with any of the other weapons having to throw down the bind so that we can run away from our enemies so that we can attack them enough times for it to make a difference, right? Big attack damage up seems important. Honestly, I would like something that buffs the special. Casts repeatedly deal damage in an area and inflict freeze. I mean... So it doesn't say it only affects the Omega version, but I'm assuming it only affects the Omega version because the normal version doesn't do damage. Yeah, let's take this, I guess.
some seeds.
All right, well, we'll have plenty enough of these after this round.
Face me.
So this is a little bit like, I don't know how many of y'all are old enough to have played Diablo 2. Although I guess there was that remaster, right? It's not necessarily a game that is all that old. But I definitely did play a Hammerdin, a Sacred Hammer Paladin. And this, relying on the special of this weapon, definitely feels a little bit like that.
That.
Which is to say that it's powerful for sure, but it's difficult to target enemies individually, and a lot of it is just like spam the button and run around and try to keep yourself safe until the hammers have found all the targets.
Lord Charon, Moros returned. He's joined us at the crossroads. Now we've no fewer than 3 mighty sons of Nyx within our ranks. Granted, one's always fast asleep. Forgive me, I must not have understood. Hypnosis is of greater use this way.
Maybe him being asleep is part of what's keeping the crossroads safe or something? Anyway.
Would you indulge me for a moment, boatman? If we're to restore the old order around here, I was thinking why not start like this? Wait, are you certain there's no charge for this? Moonlight guide you, my lord. This should help.
Normally my work fetches a hefty price, but you're entitled to the family discount. Though Charon there does take a service fee, you understand.
Okay, that's interesting. 15 armor in each location. Your cast deal damage 3 times in succession, but in a smaller area. I think we need the trusty shield, honestly. A good player wouldn't, but I do. And then we have to it's got to be the food, right? I wish I had enough currency to take both, but I definitely don't.
My incantation must have led me to this place.
Oh, we could give a gift to... I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Because again, what if we encounter Strife? Or, Eris, rather.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
We have heard nothing from fleet-footed Hermes since he told us of our enemy's advance. Thus we strike, yet hold to faith that some night hence he shall return to us with news about what else the Titan Chronos has in store. Your choice?
Well, it doesn't take very much magic expenditure to get moon water. Still don't know what Path of Stars means. But I do kind of feel like we need damage and we need healing. We will need the damage less, or we will need the healing less if we get some damage. I can't Lunar Ray off of my current magic pool though. Yeah. Because we have so much primed, I think we have to take the thing that's easier to activate. I don't really need this anymore, but it refills the moon water. Whoa. Hey there.
Are you lost, little one? ran off.
Well, that's strange. Okay, so we do need money, and we get more money per money on this run. I mean, I love Arachne, but I want to be ready for the next shop, right? Yeah, we need some way of regenerating magic because I would like to be able to use my Omega attack more than once per room. Yeah, it's weird. Like when you attack while moving with this,
Pure gold.
it does feel like it floats you side. It feels like it floats the projectile a little bit sideways as well. Like it's weirdly difficult to aim. It's something I'll get used to, I'm sure. But bones versus ashes. I guess bones. We could use bones to buy ashes, although not very efficiently. Okay, so downside of the hammered in strat is that there's really no way to avoid triggering all of the environmental objects. I'll say this, the weapon does make you use all your buttons.
Do it.
What weird enemies. Well, I mean, we can already afford Boon Plus, so I guess let's go do it.
Moonlight, guide us. Hear me, on my authority.
So attacks, I don't think we want Wave Strike. Separating our enemies rarely feels like the right move, right? But we could Sunken Treasure, I guess. Cast immediately detonates. I don't know if this would give us like a reason to use the Omega cast. I feel like I'm going to be using my magic on the Omega Strike most of the time. I think I might just take the Sunken Treasure. I know that this is like
Strength of the sea.
not actually all that useful considering where we're at food-wise until we get to the next shop, but okay, trusty shield up, meaning what? How much shield did I just gain? Where is my trusty shield? That was 5 entire armor. I mean, whatever, it's not nothing. It is probably not even an extra hit most of the time.
Headmistress, I'm concerned Chronos may find us. I first encountered him not far beyond these woods.
There are so many passageways to Erebus. 'Tis exceedingly unlikely he shall find the way. You face a greater risk than that right now.
I have a bad feeling about where that whole storyline is going. Ah, but have you considered free seats? You're not the real one. Damn it, that did not explode in the right direction. Yeah, it's just a very low damage weapon, unfortunately.
Divide and strike.
It does feel like just mashing special is the best way to get damage out of this thing.
Total eclipse. To me, my sisters. Bathe in flame.
Honestly, maybe kind of the only way to reliably get damage out of the weapon. All right, that was a pretty good chunk. I really need a way to regenerate my magic. Yeah, because our Omega Strike is actually really good. I just need to be able to do it more often.
Twilight curse. Selene smite you.
Nope, you always have to dash across it, never away. Oh, please let the curse end. Please let the curse end. Oh, God.
Tremble beneath the moon.
Yeah, honestly, ballerina mode's not too bad. As a strategy, it feels pretty okay. It's really weird that attack only deals damage on the little runic circle, and all of the apparent flames following it are just art. Well, I just now lost my armor. We haven't actually taken any damage the whole fight. As long and clumsy as that was, I did not take any actual damage.
Enemies beyond succumb to you as readily.
That feels pretty good. We're definitely like learning her patterns and stuff. And I already gathered the seeds.
Another Moli. Chronos.
Returned, have you? You, my girl, are meddling in matters you do not understand. Your father made certain choices. He was bound by them. But you are not. You need not follow in his ruinous path.
Ruinous? You brought ruin to the underworld and the surface. I'll never accept what you've done. Now enough talk.
How very spirited. You truly think you can stop time? Well then, I would like to see you try.
Then watch this.
Okay, I do think it's going to get real ugly over here, and I still really desperately need a boon that actually improves my special, because it turns out we're going to be relying on it for an awful lot.
Within the sopping, blackest pits of Oceanus reside horrors that the greatest mortal or immortal poets could not possibly describe.
Lazy.
Don't sell yourself short, Homer.
Funny thing is, this is what our attack damage looks like with a plus 40% attack damage boon. It's just a terrible, like, it is a really, really bad normal attack.
Olympus, I accept this message.
While you have at least 6 Earth, you can't take more than 15 damage per hit. That is not going to come up.
I see.
Alright, that's helpful though, for sure.
Come on, one of Lord Charon's wells.
Come on, I can't stay over there to keep them in it though. Yeah, at the end there, that was a really good example of how bad this weapon is at keeping enemies locked in place. So we could buy some stuff now. 80 coins for any goods offered by Charon cost 30% less. So when you buy a boon, you'd save 45. You'd have to be buying like 300 gold worth of stuff for this to save you money at a shop immediately after you buy it. I think I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to go to the shop instead of... Because I could buy stuff here and then just go see Narcissus instead, right? No, I'm gonna go to the shop. This is a run where me and Karen are gonna get real well acquainted.
Something there.
Ooh. Okay.
Salutations. In the name of Hades.
Well, Smithy Sprint is very, very good. Smithy Sprint's like really, really fantastic. I hate to just like recreate the same run we were just doing, but like, what an incredible weapon. And then, does this indicate that there's a prophecy reason to do this one? Well, whatever. We've been working with Demeter anyway. Let's see what else she has for us. Oh no!
Why are you glaring at me like that, little one?
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Stay away.
Have I offended in some way?
Stay back. Stay over there. I remember this. I remember this little dude.
Drown in it.
Oh god, and it's the pot enemies from yeah, it's the pot enemies from the end of Hades 1 as well. This is a nightmare. Take that. And one of these.
charge right now.
Okay, so I stand still for a second, and wow, yeah, that refills at an incredible rate. Ow! Well, there goes my armor.
Terrifying.
Please let me step out of the steam.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, I can't get, like, where in the hell? I mean, like, I know our Omega attack is good, although I don't know if it makes sense to Omega attack anymore with the Omega Sprint that we have. Cast deals bonus damage and follows you even as you start to channel it. I really wish we could reroll, because, like, first of all, I don't know that we're going to get value out of any of this stuff. But secondly, what I really need is just something to improve my special.
Desolation.
I mean, like, technically we could fire this, but I'm just going to heal almost to full off of leaving the room, right? So why would I bother? Alright, well, let's let that happen. Ow. This is very poor damage. Yeah, I mean, my damage output is kind of weird and bad, but we can deal damage very safely, and we have good armor, and we have all this healing and stuff.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, specials do a thing. I mean, like, I don't think we can not take specials do a thing. Oh, Furnace Blast is also really good.
Could unseal one of the other paths.
We have some really powerful boons. Well, let me see what this is.
You should have stayed in shadow.
Terrible shot. Well, it's plus max magic. We don't really need that.
Down we go.
Oh, okay.
It's no use.
Just give me a little magic, give me a little magic. weird strategy. So every 18 seconds, it seems like it goes off quite reliably. Which rules, obviously. And getting the recharge time down on this is huge, because first of all, it doesn't require any resources, right? And we could be doing it alongside the sprint. But also, what if we just added 100 damage to the sprint? I think this is kind of legitimately kind of tough. I'm gonna take this one. It's way more controllable.
Strength of the gods.
It does feel like I'm sort of repeating strategy here from the last run, but it was good. It was good in the last run. Specials deal massive bonus damage. I don't hate that. How much money do I have? 127. We're about to go get a bunch, right?
All right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. After the duration, restore 50% HP. I think our health is under control. Do I want to just buy out? We could just buy all the way out. Yeah, you know what?
An even trade.
Doing a good job of staying far enough away from me that I don't think I could hit him with the with that thing. So yeah, I definitely misunderstood how that special boon of Hephaestus's worked. That's actually way more, it's way cooler than I thought it was. Occasionally does not mean random chance, it means, you know,
Not now.
on occasion, controllable, knowable occasion.
Well done. So how's it going?
See, the thing is, I feel like we could take Nemesis now.
Has my little brother lived up to his shining reputation so far? At least he did his part. As soon as I told him about you, sure enough, he was plenty eager to let all Olympus know.
Apollo was very kind, though easy for me to say. I'm not his twin. What'd you tell him anyway?
Only the truth. That I ran into the reclusive Witch of the Crossroads while scouting out our foe, and that she introduced me to a secret Titan killer she's been training up.
You just didn't tell him how long ago that was. So now they really think this long-lost relative of theirs is going to find Chronos and slay him.
Oh, they think you don't stand a chance. But they don't have a lot of options, so they'll support you anyway. Especially since you're family and all. And you know I will. Here.
Random foe occasionally becomes marked. If it takes critical damage, this repeats. Okay, and marked means 30% chance to take crit. Or sometimes you just crit. You know, this one's Earth. I guess they're both Earth. I'm gonna take pressure points.
Together we shine. See you.
Let's do this again sometime.
And see, we could just go shop. Because with the Poseidon boon, we only need 1 gold rune to get back to buying a boon levels.
This will be over soon.
Boon versus heart. Well, we have so much healing and so much armor. I think I would rather just go for the boon.
Lord Charon, I've returned.
Also, more weird plants, always welcome.
Salutations.
Oh, indeed.
Olympus, I accept this message.
We actually have 3 water boons already. That's interesting. So that's a lot of max life. I think we're gonna take this. Obviously, it relies on us getting through the next fight. I don't think any of this is gonna help in the next fight, really, though. Maybe flood control. So this would leave us with enough magic to deliver 2 run-in strikes before we have to stand still. -3 damage per hit is pretty significant against some things, like the singing damage or like a lot of normal enemy attacks. But also this is, I'm going to take this.
The tides come in.
We need to take whatever the next water boon that's offered to us is, and obviously it won't be helping us against this boss, but if we can get it turned on, it's going to be really huge. Especially with 2 death defiances.
Look in here. Surprised to see us again, lady? Because we're not going anywhere. This is our big comeback tour, after all.
I thought I dealt with you last time, yet here you are. Am I going to have to drive you back into the sea?
Oh, I don't know. Am I going to have to tell Jetty and Roxy to play their hearts out? No, I'm not. Because that's just what they do. Don't you, gals?
I kind of get the sense that she's only half listening to what we're saying to her.
And here we go!
Didn't quite make it to safety there.
Damn it.
Ah. Okay. Ow. Alright, drummer down, that helps. I like the way the different tracks actually drop out of the song as you eliminate the instruments. That's really cool.
Prince or pauper, this shall be their
All right, I don't think we've seen her be the featured artist yet, but I get the idea. Ooh, we got a crit on that one. All right, drums out. Let's see if we can get rid of this featured artist nonsense. Where is she? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I should have known better than to try that.
Life.
Ow. Oh, I'm out of... Shoot. Alright, you and me. How did I screw that up? I mean, it does affect a pretty small area. You have to be right on top of them. second to replenish my magic. Oh, thank you, Hephaestus. We almost have our next moon heal. I just need to be able to stand still for a second. Okay, all right. I was talking a lot of trash earlier in the run, and I don't want to say I was wrong. You know, things have developed, but I'm feeling so much more in control at this point. Yeah, feeling like really, really powerful, actually. It turns out all you need is a couple of visits from Hephaestus. Everything gets better.
The Siren's Ready room. My keepsake's manifest.
Alright, so that refreshes my moon healing.
Within a green-tinged chamber that the shrilly singing sirens made their own, a pathway plunges deep into the unknown outskirts of the Underworld.
Oh, I get it. It's the green room, right?
So this is Skiller's little lair, huh?
It is a charming little space.
Long way down. There's no clear path in sight.
This is less charming. But we may get a little bit more assistance here from the plant life. Nope.
Across the fields, beyond the bridge. Seek there a pathway down.
Alright, is this one where there's only one... Okay, there's only one tree to follow.
More to discover. Eris didn't show at least.
Okay. I mean, it's Poseidon, right? We're pretty likely to get a water boon.
Looking for several different points.
Okay, this is weird. The Rock of Ages. Ow.
Point secured.
Oh, I was kind of curious if we could go inside this little bit of a building.
Should be able to revive that bow.
Huh. Okay, I see how this stuff works. Ah, and it'll point you toward the little extra bits of treasure hidden around.
I've prizes left to claim.
Interesting.
Stay far away. In the name of Hades.
I'm not going to take flood control. I guess let's take hydraulic might because we're never going to use geyser ring, but mostly we just want something that does a water effect.
A sudden surge. I think I'm finished here.
Yep, I guess so. Definitely Hephaestus, right? We would love to get that blast makes vent thing occur. Oh.
Phantom lair.
Man, the enemy designs are so cool.
It's no use.
Come on, regen, regen, regen.
mortals have you tormented?
No fear dealing damage to my actual health.
Your granddad and I, we don't usually get talking very much. But now we got something in common with you. You. I say you've got things well under control, but I can't fool the likes of Lady Demeter.
Not one of us has got things well under control, granddaughter. So pay what Hephaestus said no heed. Instead, use our strength combined, and fate's willing, restore for us some sense of normalcy.
I can make an exchange.
Blasts clear freeze so you can freeze foes again right away. That is interesting. I don't want Volcanic Strike. I don't know how useful this is really going to be, but I'm going to take it.
My silver's come alive.
I was really hoping that he would give us that thing that that makes your blast effects apply vent, but oh, okay, see, this is very compelling. This is very compelling. But this is a person we haven't met yet. We don't know the helper in the third area. I'm very torn. This is super good. We have to take the hammer and another Hephaestus boon, right? It feels like we have to. It's so good for us. Is it just a nectar laying on the ground over there? That's wild. Ah!
Sorrow Spiller.
Oh god, there's so much garbage on the ground.
Now for what's mine. In the name of Hades.
Okay, fixed gain is also interesting. But it's got to be Furnace Blast, right? Yeah, Tranquil Gain, I think, is the way I want to go.
Such strength.
Vent is very fun.
A golden bow.
I guess this is something I didn't think about. I think we're hitting this guy twice with each projectile because they're bouncing off the wall behind him. So that's kind of cool.
More of this tainted gold.
Oh, the terrain here is really not conducive to fighting this enemy. Tentacle down. Stop doing that. I need to res. Or not res, but refill. Oh, okay. Well, this works. Let's give the vent a chance to go off. Alright, when you channel your attacks, they fire faster. Special orbits faster at the point where you fired it. I was kind of hoping for something that would buff the special. I don't think split fire is very interesting. Yeah, I guess it's got to be Origin Helix.
My flames ignite.
palm and heart versus boon, and money. We do have an awful lot of money. But also, I mean, like the palm I'm looking forward to. I guess we would not, the extra bonus magic would also not be useless. This is worth doing.
A boulder.
Damn it. Okay. Let's refill.
I'm ready for you.
Damn it. That's a silly way to lose my armor. Okay. Yeah, I probably will actually fire. How much healing is the moon thing? Where is that represented? I just want to make sure I'm not wasting it, you know? Can I just... I can mouse over it right here. Okay, so it's only 25 HP, so I should fire it next time it becomes available. We're not going to be wasting any of it. The golden petals take us in
golden petals shall guide you.
approximately the right direction.
Flourish and reveal my path.
Okay, well, heart is pretty important. There are so many, like, landmines everywhere. I do not love the combination of landmine enemy who lays fields of landmines, and also enemy who makes large portions of the map invisible. Nope, no reason for us to get into any kind of nonsense here. We can just let me leave.
Smackers.
Oh, come on.
Better.
Pretty low. I think we can finish a lot of them off with just normal attacks.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, okay. Click where the base of the figure is, not where the body of the figure is. No. I do not wish to battle with you. Tranquil Gain is pretty whatever. Hydraulic Might. I'm not going to be getting much value off of Ice Strike, so I guess we want to take one of these other two, but I do not really love either of them. If there was some way to re-trigger this, you know, I guess Tranquil Gain is fine. A little bit less standing still will make me a little bit more survivable. Okay, palm or shop. Yeah, absolutely shop time. Actually, gain 2 mystery seeds. Cast deal bonus damage. I mean, I'll take some mystery seeds. What do I have? 340. So the difference between 340 and 310 is probably not
Come on out.
going to change the number of things I can purchase, right?
I see you.
All right, well, we've got a lot of weird seeds now.
Death to Chronos.
I was wrong. It would actually have been a difference, right? Because this is 275 and buying all 3 of them makes 325. Usually it's in 50s.
The Underworld's pulsing, winding river Styx cuts through the edges of the sorrow-spreading fields, connecting to the depths of Tartarus below.
This truly is the Styx. Then I'm so close. Olympus, I accept this message.
Omega cast, etc. Freezes are longer. I mean, we have a good way of freezing people. We have a way of reapplying the freeze. Yeah, okay.
Life or death.
Maybe I can make this more a part of my strategy. Although I doubt it's going to work on Cerberus.
You'll soon feel better, Cerberus, I swear.
Well, it slows him at least. So, a thing to keep in mind here is that we had backstab damage last time, which created a strong impetus for us to always be hitting him in the back. Here, we don't necessarily need to do that, although, geez, I'm trying really hard to avoid falling into the garbage clouds. Man, the area. May as well use the last heal. There's no sense in holding it off. Ow! Okay, I managed to dash most of that damage, but that meant I didn't have a dash for his punch. This is not a great moment to need to stand still. To get them right after the vent wore off. When it fires on those two, it should just about kill them. Damn it. I didn't mean to get caught up on him. Okay. Whew, I should refill. The urge to just always be running around is very strong. God, what a terrifying, hellish fight. This is such a cool visual design. And I'm sorry I'm not really focusing on, I'm not commentating, hardly at all. But there's kind of a lot happening, you know? I'm just trying to live. It's weird how, maximizing our DPS here relies on reapplying vent at very specific moments. I had to wait for it to go off and hit it again right after it does so, ideally. Alright. And then just stay safe. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, we're good, we're good. I get him, I didn't get him. Oh, and now I'm out of magic. Ah, God. Okay, okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Slow him down so I have a little bit of a chance here. Worth it. No, this is bad. This is bad. I trapped myself in the wrong direction. And even at full sprint, that sometimes catches you. Yeah, that's a really tough one. Like, you can't necessarily avoid the, Oh.
You shades, leave him alone.
You can't necessarily avoid the damage from the ring spreading out from the paw.
His rage dispelled and his true form revealed. Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the Underworld princess with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
As I was saying, if you get close enough to deal damage during that phase, you can't necessarily avoid the damage from the ring coming out from each paw, because even if you dash out such that you avoid the damage from the initial strike, the ring spreading out moves faster than Melinoe's sprint speed, at least if you have base sprint speed. So without having access to like a second dash like Zagreus does, that attack is just going to hit you if you go anywhere near his front side during that part, which means you need to spend the whole time running, and I'm just not patient enough, apparently.
Now calm yourself. It's only me.
I'm happy to soothe Cerberus, but
You're
I do
safe now.
wish
You're all right.
I do wish that we also got to pet him.
Some
That's all.
tears.
All right, well,
He was guarding the gates. My keepsake's manifest.
I think we got to hold the Skelly one. It's about to be useful for sure. Whew. Where are we at on upgrades?
Expanded my collection.
It has upgraded once. We need another 49 encounters to do it again. Okay, the gold purse does exactly what you think it does.
Unseen.
So we didn't really get a good look at the enemies in this area. We're still going to be
Not
learning.
much farther now.
Oh, that's a fishing prompt. Never
Hi,
mind.
babe. Oh, great.
I cannot gift her. Damn it.
What are you doing here in Tartarus? There's no way you could have access to this place unless...
Unless I could, like, fly? Come off it, babe. You're way too stuck in your own head. You'll probably be stuck here, too. See you later.
No, wait. Take this nectar.
This again.
Aw. Is it the same thing? It is the same thing. Okay.
Just a few chambers to the house.
Ah, granddaughter, how kind of you to visit us again.
That's a healthy amount of damage. Alright, our normal attack is still getting something done occasionally. What a weird enemy.
Damn it.
Hold on, I need to let some stuff refill.
Out with you all.
I will admit, I do not get the joke as far as the enemy that is a bag of gold, but also is a targeted laser. Is this a thing? Can this be explained to me? Stygian dangers. Okay, we don't have final art for everybody yet. We might not have an entry for this guy. It seems like there's not enough room in here. Alright. We'll worry about it later, but we are definitely going to see who the helper is on this floor.
It can't be. Cerberus.
Oh. Holy shit.
Another tormentor come to break me, or to try. And such a frail one at that. Has the Titan Lord a lack for decent help?
Are you the master of this beast?
She doesn't recognize him. You would think the beard, because she has that painting, right?
The master of this beast? Well, if I'm to be remembered, I could think of far worse ways than that. Though this beast has yet to so much as snarl at you.
Sorry, I guess it's his mustache, not his beard.
Lord Hades, you're my father. I'm Milinoe. I'm your daughter.
My daughter, Milinoe. Merciful fates. You cannot be here. He shall find you. He'll find you and...
I'll slay him where he stands. Where is he?
He's in my blasted house. Where you were meant to be, and I. Look at me, daughter. I cannot confront him on my own. What do you expect shall happen?
Well, you don't have a rad skeleton arm, so...
I expect he'll underestimate me. Father, let me free you from these bonds.
No. No, that would bring greater ruin, nothing more. Now get out of this place. Then let me lend to you what strength I still possess.
Okay. Chronos summons fewer reinforcements. Chronos takes a burst of damage after the first 3 seconds. Just 20% straight off the top of his life bar. That's interesting. Or your casts launch a projectile dead ahead. The binding circle forms where it hits, and it does impact damage. Huh. I wonder if this only applies to the Omega cast? The thing is, I'm not really worried about number of reinforcements. We do pretty good area damage.
I'll be back for you.
Don't be a fool.
This is wild. And the music that plays in this chamber, and that's Boldy, and yeah, this is what's his face? This is Sisyphus's room.
Ferocious Cerberus yet guards his master dutifully, having discovered him within these depths.
This is something I really like about sequels, is like there exists enough context for you to build a space that is rich with meaning like this without having to do any explanation about it.
Stay back. Got it.
Okay, Cerberus says no pets. Not yet. I'm not allowed to salute Dad. Okay, I just thought maybe, you know, from the part that didn't have the mouths. Okay. It's the old Hades fireball. That's so cool. And it does work on the normal cast, so we now have a better, like, point and shoot ranged weapon. I can't believe I let that hit me. That's embarrassing. Ow. I should probably go ahead and take the heal. Ow.
Can't do it.
Just letting the most embarrassing shit hit me. Really terrible. Sub-boss to meet Hephaestus? Or stay on the express path? Given how much damage I'm taking constantly, I feel like probably stay on the express path, right? Okay, so yeah, those are time freeze fields, which is pretty much what I had thought they would be.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
Alright, the teleporting does make things more difficult. I wonder... Well, no, never mind. I was gonna say, I wonder if hitting Death Defiance might refill my, my moon casts, but no, there's no way. I'm taking damage to like Area 1 Hades traps. Very embarrassing. I think the vent's gonna kill him.
Over there.
I'm kinda learning to get it under control. It's not easy. Gosh, there are a lot of kinds of plants in this game. Alright, am I hitting the heal again? I think so. Let's just go ahead and spend the last charge. Yeah, I'm really enjoying having the Hades cast. Like, it's so cool for it to be a thing that has such mechanical value and also a thing that has such plot and thematic value. It feels cool every time I hit the enemies with it.
Can't do it.
You two need to chill for a second. Cool. These encounters. Where is the thing that's still alive?
Could head straight for Chronos, or...
No, let's go meet him.
Down there.
Okay.
You made it here in all the clamor, Lord.
The stately house of Hades now is but a fading memory, for in its place a new-formed palace rises, twisted into the visage of the world-conquering Titan of Time.
It's hideous.
So this will be enhanced rarity, right? But I want double palm for sure. So I think we're doing this and the boon, probably not taking the bonus health.
Should be useful.
80 extra vent damage is not quite... I was really hoping we were going to get to upgrade the sprint. No such luck here. I think probably it's the vent damage.
I grow strong. Hear me on my authority.
Gain bonus max life from your max magic. I mean, our max magic is pretty good.
The Smith God's power.
Give me over 300 health. Placeholder door.
Please work. On my authority as Princess of the Underworld, unseal.
Yeah, and we know which door this is and exactly where it goes.
Work. How about...
I'm assuming that there won't be an actual fight with Chronos, because, you know, that's probably a thing that's not in yet, but... Huh.
Be safe, Lord Charon.
Oh. Right. Because we'll come up in the pool.
Chronos!
Welcome, my girl. Let yourself in, I see. Through the gutter. This family never had any class. Though I'm working on alleviating that within this house, if you would pardon all the dust. We have been renovating around here.
Yeah, look at the mural wall behind him.
Get up. You get up off that stolen throne. You know who I am, and you know why I'm here.
A family with no class and no civility either. Have I not made clear to you that your attempt to do me harm shall be in vain? I am a deathless Titan. You merely are a poor, misguided girl.
Hear me, you enemy of night and darkness now. For your transgressions you shall imminently die. Under chthonic doctrine this I vow, for there is no escape from fate beneath the sky.
Manners. Cursing is forbidden in this house. By that token, fighting is forbidden as well. But for you, my girl, we shall have to make an exception. Time for you to go. Behold.
Okay.
To Chronos.
I guess the fight is here. Ow. Ow. Okay.
From here.
It's tricky to fight somebody with the dash attack when you don't yet know how their attacks work. It could be a little scary. Ow. Okay, that hurts.
Damn it.
Youthful figure, nothing more.
Alright. Perhaps unsurprisingly, it's not really safe to get close to him all that frequently. Ah, shoot, yeah.
Now this.
I don't have the freedom to get close to him. Okay, I gotta get rid of these flags, I think. It's not clear to me exactly what they're doing, but... But they can be destroyed, and so they shall be. Yeah, I keep trying to run in,
Nothing more.
hit the Hephaestus blast, and then dash out, but he swings just a little too fast for me to get away with that.
I had him in my grasp.
I think we gotta bait him, get him to swing, dash out on the swing, and then run back toward him, drop the Hephaestus blast, and then get out of there. Okay, not easy, but we did get to it.
I got all the way to Chronos, the one place I can beat him. But I couldn't do it. Not yet. Aww.
All right, well, I did say I didn't have time for this episode to be that this long, and I kind of meant it. So I do have to go in a real hurry here. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, I mean, we're just going to do it again, right? And we'll see you then.